Hi, Coach Nicole here with Jurassic, and we're talking about lesson 3. So today I'm going to go with the WOD. We've got 15 bar muscle ups, 5 overhead squats at 125 for the ladies, 185 for the guys. And our bar muscle ups are going to go down, so we're going to go 10 bar muscle ups on the next round, overhead squats going up, 10 overhead squats, again bar muscle ups going down on our third round for 5, and then finishing with 15 overhead squats. Scores for time. And our stimulus is somewhere in between that 8 and 14 minutes is where we're trying to hit those athletes for that sweet spot. I'm going to look at this as kind of a Metcom plus a skill day because we are in a time constraint and wanting to work in certain things. But this is also a really good day to practice our skills or try to level up on our skills with our bar muscle ups or even our overhead squats. So these are high skills on this as well in this workout. Talking a little bit about scaling here. With our bar muscle ups, I'm going to look at intermediate and think, okay, maybe we don't have the full movement, so I can give them an assisted bar muscle up with either lowering the barbell to the ground and letting them kind of go off of their feet and up into the bar muscle up movement. We can do banded on either a lower bar or a higher bar, and then a box maybe to the higher bar to try to start getting them fuller into that movement where they can practice the movement and get stronger in that. For beginners, I might take it. I really like the progression of working the hips to the bar. That's a big movement or a big part of that movement to get it to be successful as we get up to the ground is to make sure that we're popping those hips to the bar. So practicing that down on the floor. So really kind of working more of a skill work, but then also adding into the bar dips so that we're working that push off of the bar at the top as well. So really working hips to the bar and then push off into the dips. Injury is going to kind of depend on if we're upper or lower, but a little bit of that I like to work, like let's work the muscles. So maybe we do a lat pull down with bench dips. If that's something that doesn't work with their injury, then we could also just take it to some sit-ups and work core, and then maybe add some push-ups if we can, or dips, just depending on where their injury is. And then for overhead squats for my intermediate, 125, 185 is our RX weight. So maybe I take that load down so they can do the movement, but that might be a real heavy for them to kind of stay within the time stimulus. So the first thing I'm probably going to do for my intermediates is just decrease the load, but let them continue the full movement. With beginners, I might take that range of motion down a little bit or give them a target to squat to so that they can really just focus on the press out, but they have that support at the bottom of their squat to kind of sit to something and then stand out of it and really work on that muscle engagement. For my injury, again, it'll kind of depend on if it's upper or lower. If we can't go overhead for whatever reason, then I might just take it to some sort of squat, a front squat, a goblet squat, or an air squat, so that we're working those legs or we're working that squat. Or if it's one arm, maybe it's a one dumbbell overhead squat. If it's our legs, then maybe I take the squat out and we just kind of work into that overhead carry, give them a distance to carry, or even just pressing so many presses kind of out of that so that we can work on, again, that muscle engagement. So that would be some of my scaling options that I would kind of look at for my athletes today with this workout. Thank you.